Welcome, podcast listeners. You are here with your host. It is Mr. BudgetPedalChap. Hi, me. Hi. You are here with Mr. Budget Pedal Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hey. You're also joined by some live gentlemen, even though we're not live. Say hi, Pedabadadoom Lee.
Hello.
Bonjour. And say hello, the man with the hair, Mr. Will the Power Powell.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I checked out your.
I'm the one with the hair.
You are the one with the hair. I checked out your stint on the YMAG podcast as well, and that was amazing. So kudos on that.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it was a fun chat.
It definitely was. I love the YMAG stuff. I am a massive fan, and for some reason, whenever I mention that, both me and Max send a picture of a wind turbine to each other in GIFs. We are classy gentlemen. So
you told me off from my dad joke. That's bad. Dude, I think that's even worse.
No, it's admittedly terrible. However, it makes me giggle. So, quids in. So we've got a bloody cast ahead of us today. Before we start, I'm going to apologise to our listeners for this actually not being live. We were scheduled to be doing the live Sunday stream, and one of us, not mentioning any names, not pointing any fingers, one of us was extremely ill, and couldn't budget pedal host. So we are where we are. However, you are still getting the same kind of content. It's just not quite live. I mean, it's live for us now.
That's the title.
We're not pre-recorded talking to each other. That'd be.
That is the podcast title. Not quite live.
Not quite live. Yeah, not quite live. Well, I've actually written the title, which is "The One Because of Illness." A little bit like a title of a Friends episode. But yeah.
At least it wasn't the one that started slightly late because of brown illness.
Brown illness, yeah. That's a lovely way of putting it. I've still got.
I just thought that could be taken quite wrong, actually. It could be, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we have to clarify there. It's not Lee being a massive racist. It's Lee referring to pooping.
Yeah.
But I've still got these kicking about the old
Fisherman's friend. Yeah. I've had loads of cough sweets and now I've got to run to the loo. It's so funny, man. Didn't even realise that was the thing until that moment.
Indeed. Anyway,
accidental laxative.
As I say, we've got a massive podcast ahead of us, and we seem to have absolutely zero rush in us at all. I mean, we've already been talking for about half an hour prior to the podcast, so that is pretty much how slow and meandering this podcast is going to be. But let's just.
We plan to start at 8:30. It's 9 o'clock now, and we've just been like you say, Mirandering because it's what is it, midweek? Isn't
Mirandering? Mirandering, yeah, like the TV show with Miranda Hart.
This is going to go well. We all know it's going to go well.
Right, so who wants to go first with our what we've been up to's? In fact, I'm going to nominate Will because since you were last on the cast, you have done two things of quite notable note.
Yes.
So first of which, your Rangemaster video aired on the @Rocket Complex channel. Tell us some more about this.
So that video did really, really well. I demoed 3 different Rangemasters, but demoed in a different way. I kind of, when I like to make videos, I like to do kind of like a masterclass or like, it's more along the lines of helping people know how to use their gear, the gear they already have, rather than what is basically an advert for more gear.
Yeah.
It's more like gear education. I hate that kind of that term, but like there's so many circuits and so many concepts in the field of music gear that a lot of people don't understand. And I come from a place of like, I think about each piece of like a pedal or each piece of equipment as its own instrument with its own nuances to understand. And Rangemasters have tons because they were one of the first guitar effects. Yeah. So we go all into that in that video as well. So yeah, that was 3 Rangemasters from our good friend Joe over at Hello Sailor.
Indeed.
So he was kind enough to loan me them for the video.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioning kind of gear education. The video styles remind me quite a lot of the Colin Scott videos, which are very educational and make me feel smarter having watched them. Which, yeah, I mean, I now understand the Rangemaster a little better. I knew before that when I stamp on the foot switch, it makes things sound gooder. And now I know a little bit as to why.
Yeah.
I still haven't learned English too well.
Someone's got a package. I can hear the doorbell.
Well,
yeah, it's mine.
I mean, there's some lewd jokes to be had here about Matt's package.
Who's delivering at 9 o'clock at night?
Probably Hermes.
Yeah, probably. I bet
you don't want Hermes on your package. Oh dear. So the Rangemaster video, absolutely excellent. And for those who haven't seen it, please go out and watch it. Because the gear education kind of stuff is it's a great place if you are if you're new to like gear and you want to know kind of the very basics of what this stuff does and then a little bit of background on it. Absolutely beautiful. Or if you're one of those kind of players that have a setup, but don't really understand why it sounds the way it does, it's a great way of kind of unlocking a bit of that knowledge. It's a bit like the equivalent of like guitar players who have got amazing technical ability but don't know a lick of theory.
Yeah, it's absolutely like that because it's nice to know about the technology behind things because as soon as you understand a little bit about it, you can understand it's like, oh, I know exactly where this old vintage fuzz should go because it needs to avoid all of these different buffers because I understand that relationship. Like, and there's a lot of like powerful tools that you can do with gain stacking and like all of these things that like to a lot of well-versed live performers, it's like second nature. They may not understand why it works and why they prefer their tube screamer into their fuzz or their fuzz into their tube screamer. But they know which way around it is. And it's just understanding all of those relationships and stuff. But I like trying to frame it more as, I think the Rangemaster was my second video in this kind of a guitarist guide to series. And I want to frame it more as a buddy talking to you rather than a class. You know, if you're at the pub and you're just like, hey, dude, what's this about? And then your friend is just like off the top of his head. He's just like, oh, XYZ, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no one likes the friend who pulls the PowerPoint presentation out at
and
the
it's
pub.
like, well, I'll have you know. Like that. And don't be Charlie Brown's teacher. Never be Charlie Brown's teacher.
That's it. So, I mean, that video is awesome. But then this week as well has dropped the thing that we've been talking about for pretty fucking ages, which is Freshen Up.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
Did it come out? When are we putting this out? What date?
Monday.
I will check to see. It will be next week.
So it's not out. So I didn't.
It will be out on Friday this week.
Oh.
So you were listening to this day and date on 21. No, sorry, I'm doing the American date. Sorry, 1/20/2020. That's confusing.
You just did, you did the American version then. So 21/20.
It's 20/1/20 in.
Not 21/20. Because
this is one of the things on one of the promo pieces of art that we did, like for Freshen Up, and for this whole EP, we're doing a cool project where we're for each one of the songs.
Is that another song? Holy P, another song.
I didn't hear what you said.
EP, not Holy P.
EP.
Sorry.
Extended play, 4 tracks.
It's an Holy P.
Holy P, Batman.
Whole EP. For each one of the songs in there, we're going to do a movie poster, but it's going to be made based on, the tropes of classic movie posters. So this one, we decided to do rom-com. And so it's me and Nate
It's
doing
very
silly
sultry.
pose
It's very sultry, isn't it?
You have no idea how much fun that photo shoot was.
Oh, it looks it.
It was such a laugh.
There's some very sexy, sexy shots.
Because I said to Nate, like, a couple days before, it's like, we need to research perfume ads to kind of get used to seeing what they do. Because that's what we're going to do.
Lots of kind of stretched out poses and kind of awkward.
Very flamboyant.
Indeed. Yeah, and that you've definitely hit the nail on the head with that.
I can't wait for you guys to see the video. Is like I'm working on it every day, and by Monday I'll be pulling my hair out. Like it's come Friday, I'm putting it up, and then I'm going to the pub.
It doesn't even look like you.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't look like you.
No, that was me in the beginning of August. So it definitely was me, because I don't think I could pay someone else to stand in for me to do that. The reason I brought that up is because I fucked up the date on the bottom. The date is the American way round.
1/20/20.
Yeah, it's 1/24/20.
Oh, nice.
It's like, you're such a twat.
There's not that many months. What's going on?
So what? It's out next December. What?
Yeah, well, I don't even know how to work that out. It would be the fourth month
figured it
of 20. Oh, fuck it.
So yeah, your long-awaited single will be released. Is released.
Yeah,
it was
this week.
It was teased on the end of the Moog podcast as well, wasn't it? So I got to have a listen again, which was lovely.
You do have to listen through 2 hours of stuff for that, though, because that was quite a long show that Max did for that one. Though it's probably my fault a little bit too.
Did you tune into our not quite Gear of the Year show?
Not quite Gear of the Year show.
Yeah.
What was this?
We did it just before Christmas,
like the 23rd or something, when we did.
Oh no! I think I was busy with family stuff that day.
We had Joe and Stu on.
That show. Yes. I know about this. Yes.
3 hours, man.
That went like 2 and a quarter. I think the release was between 2 and a quarter and 2.5, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I trimmed a little of the fat.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was nearly 3 hours, but
yeah, like our recording time would have been about 3 hours. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
that was epic.
It was very, very long, wasn't it? It was very, very long.
But the thing is if the conversation's good and you're in the moment, you don't want to stop, because it's like, this is fun. I'm talking with my friends and I'm having a great time. Why would I want that to end?
Yeah, well, but by the end of it, everything was getting a 10, which was really funny. It was funny because Lee was getting very frustrated about the fact that no, you can't be giving everything a 10. It ruins the system. We were like, nah, fuck it. We were like Oprah. We're like, you get a 10, you get a 10,
and you get a 10.
Everyone gets a 10.
What was funny was Stu was jokingly messing around about how long it was going on for, and then at the end his signal dropped off, and I thought he just left.
Yeah, mic drop, Lou. Yeah, it was like, I'm in the top 3. Sound, I'm out. Kudos to him. Kudos to the others as well. It was the amp expander was in there.
Oh yes.
We had the Marshall Studio as well, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty cool.
I played a cracking Marshall today. I played a Class 5 for the first time.
Oh,
today.
did you?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I was really surprised.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like a Marshall. It just sounded good. And not to say Marshalls are bad, but it's like the Class 5 is like what you expect a Marshall to sound like, is mid-pushed, not very much bass, and like that kind of like super driven sound. But the Class 5 was clean. it had a lot of headroom, and surprisingly for a very small 1x12 cabinet, a lot of bass. I was like, okay.
Most Marshalls I've played have been quite bassy, but it's got a flubby low end.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I've got a flubby low end these days.
I heard that about
Well, it happens to a man as he gets older.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to have a lovely tight low end. And then I had children, and children leave a lot of food. They don't eat everything on their plate, which I feel an obligation as a non food wasting parent. I feel the obligation to then eat that food.
Yeah,
It is dangerous, that.
You could get a compost thing and then put it back in the ground so that more stuff can grow instead of your waistline.
No, because what would end up happening is I'd put it in the compost, and then 20 minutes later, I'd get a bit peckish and go to the compost.
That's gross, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, your other option is don't cook your food until after your child hasn't eaten their dinner.
Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
cook
really
theirs
good
first,
idea.
eat the leftovers, and then make yours.
I'm still down with the compost picking. Right, I'm noting that we're kind of about 20 minutes in, and we've done barely a Ubuntu. Right, so both Lee and Matt, you have both done pretty much the same thing this week, haven't you?
So
Yeah, Will's done. So this is where you lot are going to have a giant circle jerk about rewiring boards.
Oh, and about our friend Phil as well.
Yeah, Mr. Pedal Patch himself, who's absolutely raking it in based on the fact that new year, new board. So
Conversation needs to be as to why Adam hasn't.
Yeah, why have you not rewired a pedal board? Because the rest of us have. We've all put in effort for this segment, and you haven't.
Total effort.
I feel that is very, very neat.
Oh, it opened.
It's not supposed to do that.
Let's give a count up. Who's got the most pedals on their board?
Definitely not me.
How many have you got?
No, so for the sake of the
Because
listeners,
I have the Schmidt Array SA250, and I've managed. I think this is probably the maximum amount you can put on here without breaking the board. Because Ariel Posen posted a picture, and he had 14 pedals on the board, but he slightly had to take off one of the sides and push it out for an extra 10 mil.
nice.
Which is pretty funny. So I've got, do pedal-shaped objects count?
What's your pedal-shaped object?
Do they have to have a foot switch?
What is it?
The loops.
The loops. Is it a loop switcher?
My Morningstar. Yeah, it's part of it. It's a separate module, though.
No, if it's just like a switch
Accessory.
out, then no, not really.
Balls. Okay. Right.
I mean, it's part of the signal chain because I'm going to count the wireless receiver that I've mounted underneath my board because that's part of the signal chain.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm saying you can have it.
I don't think it's not part of the signal chain though. If it's just a couple of extra switches
7, 8,
to
9,
extend
10.
the switches on his switcher.
I've got
Yeah,
10.
All right.
Okay, so we start our bids at 10.
Yeah. Start your bids at 10.
Currently, I have 10, but I've got 7 to go.
There you go. So we're talking 17. Can Lee beat this?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, he's
7,
counting the
8,
fucker, isn't he?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and a wire on the floor.
Don't you have stuff underneath as well? Oh, right. Okay.
There you go. So
Man, that ESA is doing some work.
Yeah.
Well, I'll add my expression pedal as well because that's going on the floor, so that's 18.
Oh, yeah, do that, man. Yeah.
18.
Well, to be fair, I counted mine as well, and you can take one off for that because I counted my wet switch for my plus pedal, and it's not even working, so we can take that one off.
But still, you still won. You were in the 20s, weren't you?
I counted my tuner. Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuner counts.
tuners count, yeah.
I don't even have a tuner.
Do you have a headstock one?
No, the M5, which I use for delay, also has a tuner built in, and it means that I've got space for another pedal instead of a tuner.
Yeah. that makes so much sense, man.
I thought you were just going to go, no, I just don't bother. I'll let the rest of the band deal with the fact that my guitar's out of tune.
They tune to me.
Yeah.
Have you guys added any new pedals to the board? Bought any new pedals for your board?
Yeah, so I did mention this on last week's podcast, but I've got a Kossoff drive with a Rude Mood boost in it.
Right, cool.
Nice.
Rude Mood boost. Love it.
I bought the Keeley DDR because I needed both a new
Dance Revolution, yeah.
Yeah. So it was, yeah. I needed to get on that. If I'm putting anything on my pedal board, I'm going to put a foot-related game on there. No, so the DDR it's both a drive pedal and a reverb and delay, but I use it as my board's main reverb because I only use 2 reverb sounds, which is plate and spring. That's it. And my super fat mod, my favorite pedal of many, many years, broke. One of the charge pumps in it is like effed, and I'm looking at the board and it's like I can't get in here to replace this. This is silly. I'm just going to buy something else. It's not worth my time.
Blues driver, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a modified blues driver. Yeah. So something was not happy in there. It just wouldn't want to be near any other power. It just didn't like it. The whole situation. It was just like, right, well, unfortunately, that's got to go in the bin. So I was like, right, I need a reverb anyway. And like, I need a new drive pedal. Let's drive up to Ayrton, see what they got in those 2 things. Then I was like, oh yeah, Keeley make this thing. I should check that out first thing. And as soon as I got there, I tried it out. I was like, this is going home with me. You know when you try out gear and you're just sat there playing for a bit, and you're like, I already know I'm buying this, but now I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
That was that situation.
There's a tale about that kind of on the last podcast that we did.
What was it?
Costa. You're going to have to listen to the podcast, aren't you?
I will have to listen to the podcast like a good boy.
It cost my friend a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Matt, what's the Kossoff drive like with that? Because he does the free range, which is that and the range master, doesn't he? So what's that like with that boost?
So because I have a range master, I asked Joe to put a different style boost in there. So the actual chassis says free range, but I was like, rather than I've already got a range master, what else can you do? And he's like, he's got this Rude Moose boost circuit, which I believe he's selling on its own as well as in this particular pedal. It's a bit of a cleaner, I would say, a little bit of a cleaner boost. It's like a 1-knob boost circuit. You've literally just got a volume control. The more you wind it up, there is a little bit of gain on there as well, but it's a very clean boost sort of to start with, and then just kind of the more you turn it up, the more you get. I suppose it's probably just pushing the front end of the amp harder because you're getting more volume.
Can you swap it pre and post?
No, so it's the only there is a toggle switch on there, but that's like a different tone circuit for the Kossoff.
Yeah.
But yeah, last week I'd only sort of like had it played at low volume. I cranked my Marshall Origin 5 right the way up and like nearly blew the windows out of the house trying to see how loud it go. It's just sounds like a proper like 70s Marshall, just all of the knobs on 10, just absolutely blowing the walls out.
And the valves.
Love it. Yeah.
That is, that's the sound, isn't it?
It is.
The only new one I've got for my board is, I feel a little bit guilty in saying this, but you know I love the Brexit. Like, not Brexit itself, but I love the Brexit pedal.
I absolutely love racism.
Yeah.
Fucking hate those foreigners.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I've had that as my favourite drive for years now. Probably, I don't know, 2-3 years, something like that. It's been my favourite drive. I bought a mid-80s Rat.
Yes.
It's
with the chip.
Amazing. Yeah, it's the LMA, whatever it's called.
The original Motorola chip.
Yeah, it's... The chips don't make any bloody difference, honestly. They really don't.
Oh, I don't know, dude. When you change out some op amps in Tube Screamers, there is a distinct difference. It's not massive.
Watch Brian Wampler's video on it. Honestly, watch Brian Wampler's
Is it only in the Rat circuit where it doesn't make too much of a difference?
No, that was on Tube Screamers. He's got loads of different. He's got it breadboarded, and he keeps swapping out all the chips. It's not an ounce of difference.
Okay.
Honestly, Brian knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, of course he does. Yeah, I'll have to watch that one. I haven't watched his channel in a while.
But yeah, it is that rat, and my Brexit is now sitting here. It's I said to Stu about it, and Stu's like, yeah, so I'm going to lend him it. And, yeah, see where the magic is, because he said himself he used to have one years ago, and I think that's what made him fall in love with them. But it's the only thing I've ever played that is better than the Brexit. So
there you go.
Really, really good. So that's on the board now. But yeah, it's amazing. It really is. It's so good. I just can't explain why.
I should mention a pedal that I've got. I don't know. What have I got around here that I've played recently? Oh, here we go. I played this one today. Although I need to unplug it now. This
what
is...
did we play today to make it feel good?
This is... you can probably tell from the
yes,
JSA.
It's a Jussa, yes, it is a Jussa. And it is one of the original hand-wired little treble makers.
Nice.
I mean, I say hand-wired. The new ones are hand-wired as well. They're sold... they're a JSA design, but they're sold through Underfluke, because he's doing a line, a collaboration line, where he's kind of mass building them. So he's built up a PCB rather than... I think that one's on Vero board, because Simon loves to work with Vero boards, and Vero board is horrible. I hate it.
It smells awful when you work with it.
Does it?
It does if you burn it, yeah.
It's just the burning smell. And when you're for audio listeners, a Vero board is if you imagine like
it's just lines
on a highway. Like kind of like that.
Just like lines of copper strip with
all
holes
going
in.
down.
Yeah.
But it's lines on a highway, but you can't change lane. But you can only change lane if you jumper or put a part in that place.
Yeah.
So in order to stop your signal from going all the way down that lane on the motorway, whichever
the high motor
you choose. You guys knew what I meant. You have to drill small holes in the material to get it off. Now, I'm pretty sure that stuff is like carcinogenic.
Oh yeah. It's
fiberglass something.
Yeah, it's a resin of some description. Yeah, and
that would explain octave fuzz.
What? That it's so horrible.
Just how it came to be. I love octave.
Drilling through resin and just man.
A friend of ours
in Wonderland. It's a wonderful thing, but someone was definitely off their tits when they made that.
A friend of ours has launched an octave fuzz today.
Yeah, Mr. Mikey Demas of Redbeard.
Yes, he has with Thorpe.
Mr. Adrian Thorpe as well. Yeah.
What's it called? Something Badger, isn't it?
Honey Badger.
Honey Badger. Yeah. Honey Badger, don't give a shit. It's like 10 year ago memes. Fantastic. Yeah, there's a video on the internet somewhere. It's probably still up there, where there's a quite camp chap narrating the act of a honey badger. Honey badgers are little badasses. Like this, the honey badger goes up and like just bites the head off a snake because he feels like it.
Honey badgers don't care.
Yeah, honey badger doesn't get no shits. He do what he want.
Anyway, it's the octave fuzz. It's got a switchable octave on it.
Yeah, honey badger octave fuzz. The honey badger octave fuzz does not give a shit. It do what it want. It's octave and sub-octave. Sub-octave and then two octaves down. No, there's no octave up. And rather
octave up?
No, it's one octave and then two octave. But it does, rather than having like switchable one octave, two octave, it's a blend control between one octave and two octave, so you can get kind of like a mix match, because two octave down is a bit much sometimes.
And what? So
yeah,
it's digital then.
No, it's analog.
It's
It's analog. It's
analog.
yeah. It's like the blue box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so it's glitchy. It's synth sounding.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we just have a moment for the blue box, please? Best pedal in the world. Thank you. That'll do.
I mean, you pronounce Mojo really weird there.
It's pitch locked. It's like PPL, I think is pitch lock something. PL. So I can't remember. But basically, it senses your pitch and then generates a square wave based on that pitch. So that's a form of analog synthesis. When I said analog, you know how regular octave fuzz pedals invert the waveform of just your regular sound, and it's done through standard electrical components. It's not like a synthesis.
Yes, completely. Yeah. Yes.
I know the PBOs you mean.
Yeah, as long as you don't
really complicated pedals.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Mental. Yeah.
But if
you need transformers to get it to work right.
Robots in disguise.
Yep.
Yeah, but this one is an Autobot because it's obviously it's the good guys.
Probably not. Not if you talk to Stu. He had to build one for Justin Chamberlain, and it was definitely a Decepticon. Definitely.
Indeed.
That's if someone is going to make an Octafuzz, they need to put like a Decepticon logo on it because it sounds so nasty.
It sounds like Soundwave talking, doesn't it?
Or
it does, yeah.
Or if we swing it back round, a picture of a fucking honey badger on it. I don't know. I don't know if this one has got a picture of a honey badger, but we can imagine it. So there's got to be more about that, and I reckon we'll probably do an actual news segment on that sometime soon because that was a bit of stealth news. However, we're gonna head on to some pre-dam news, but before we do that, we have got a little game ahead of us today. We've got
I like games.
This game was brought about by Will. Actually, Will made a comment in our little group chat before this, going about how we should do a game based around British phrases and idioms that he gets wrong. And
may I say before you start, good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna be screwed. Well, for some context though, it was you were saying it's like, come on guys, we need to get some segments in, and we were joking around of what we usually do. So Matt was like dick jokes. And you were like, all right, let's go in, and then I was like, let's do a tangent about like a British like slang that I have no idea what it's about. Like I faintly remember us talking for at least half an hour about what the hell a watershed was.
Yep. So yeah, I mean this isn't going to be quite as obscure as that.
Okay.
However, this is going to be almost kind of quick fire idioms. So this segment is called Learning the Lingo with Will the Power Powell. So first one, Rogering.
Oh, that's being fucked up the ass. You do it to a cabin boy. It doesn't have to be up the bottom. It does. Okay, so you can just Roger anyone.
You could give your missus a good Rogering.
Oh, I see. So it's just have sex with.
You don't have to fuck your missus in anything other than the arse, you know?
Because like I've only heard that of Rogering the cabin boy.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're Rogering the cabin boy, yeah. I mean, you've only got one hole to choose from.
Yeah, no, right?
We don't.
Whereas,
you don't know.
I sound like I'm talking from experience.
Okay, so that was a nice, easy one to start, and a nice one to loosen us up. Right, so a knees up. Knees up.
I know this from the ska scene. A knees up is a dance. You go up to have a dance. Because it's like when you do the knees up ska thing, it's like the part of the thing.
No, that's skanking, that is.
Yeah.
And any of you gentlemen want to tell him what a knees up is?
I'll get it wrong.
Knees up is a good old-fashioned party.
It is, yeah. Going down to boozer. We're going for a knees up.
Going up Lambeth Town, mate.
So like it's a night out.
Knees up is a really old-fashioned term from like, from like London. I believe it's from London, but it might not be. But it's like really from like the 30s, 40s, isn't it?
Yeah, having a knees up.
Yeah, good old-fashioned knees up.
Right, so a Glasgow kiss.
Oh, that's when you get headbutted.
Indeed.
Yeah. I know that one.
We've also got dropping the nut for that one as well.
Dropping the nut.
Yeah, that's also the same as a Glasgow kiss.
Oh, okay.
If you drop the nut on someone, you give them the old headbutt.
Yeah.
Sweet Fanny Adams.
I've no idea.
Lee's fantastic at this.
What about if we said Sweet FA?
Oh, like sweet fuck all.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fanny Adams.
Indeed.
Are we getting into like rhyming slang?
Yeah, almost. So we have got some rhyming slang coming up for you next.
Oh no.
So
oh no.
it's all gone a bit Pete Tong.
It's all gone a bit wrong.
Hey.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Which movie is that?
It's all gone a bit Pete Tong. It's based on a DJ, and it's really funny. It's about him dealing with his drug habit, but it's actually funny.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get an opportunity, listener, check it out. It's quite funny, as I've mentioned.
Sure. Right, next one. It's Brass Monkeys.
Brass Monkey.
It's Brass Monkeys.
Brass Monkey. Is this rhyming slang again?
It's not rhyming slang though. It's I believe it's a nautical term.
Nautical term.
Yeah, but it's very common. I believe that each of us know what Brass Monkeys is.
Oh, I've never heard this before. I'm just gonna. If it's a nautical term, it's got to have something to do with the ship. So is it part of the ship?
Yeah. So a brass monkey was, as far as I'm aware, it held. It was like a holster for the cannonballs.
Oh, okay.
But when they say it's brass monkeys, you're freezing the balls off a brass monkey. It meant that the brass monkeys were contracting because it was cold.
It means it's so cold your balls are freezing.
Yeah, it's cold outside. Yeah, so if it's brass monkeys outside, it's very, very cold.
Okay.
I
would not have got that in any way.
No,
I've never heard of that either.
Cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey out there.
Yeah. So spending a penny.
Oh, you go for a P.
Yes, you go for a P. Yeah, it's very, very old fashioned. A chin wag.
You have a talk with someone.
Indeed, you do.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. Face like a slapped arse.
Well, obviously,
how is that?
Well, because if you think about that phrase, like some people say like that, and they obviously look offended, like the person, but like a lot of people like having their ass slapped. So
yeah, it's not having a favourable face.
You don't have to get defensive, mate.
Some people pay good money for it. Is all I'm saying.
They do, yeah.
So it's more towards being like having a sour face, like having a proper scowl on.
Look like you're being told off, basically.
A bit like resty bitch face, yeah. So
okay,
yeah, go. Oh, she's got a face like a slapped arse.
Yeah, I once read one of Stephen Fry's autobiographies, and he said he was cursed with a resting smug face.
He does have it, yeah.
I could see that.
There's no denying it. Right, and our final one, meat and two veg. Meat and two veg.
Is it an animal, a vegetable, or a mineral?
I mean, two of those things. No, only one of those things it relates to, I suppose.
Let me ask you,
but
have you got the minerals?
What?
That's it. I mean, other alternatives for meat and two veggies, twig and berries.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah.
Is it dick joke related?
It is dick joke related. It's
right, okay.
It's referring to your crown jewels. Yeah. It's your package. It's Matt's package.
Yeah, Matt's package. It's being delivered by Hermes at 9 p.m. every night.
Yeah, you don't want Hermes on your meat and two veg either.
Hello, my name is Hermes.
So yeah, that was our segment, learning the lingo. It's very good. It's very good, and it just highlights how, as British people, we have got some really fucking weird sayings.
Oh yeah,
Some very silly.
Like if if there's any Americans tuning in and you're coming to England, good luck.
Yeah. I mean, our listenership is pretty much half American, as far as I'm aware, which is absolutely
really? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So there you go. You let us know how you scored with that as well in the Fret Talk podcast group. If you were playing along, let us know. Because we've got some really fucking weird sayings.
And let us know of more that we could test Will with.
Yeah, and
Please, I won't look and cheat, I promise.
and what we could possibly do is where you do the opposite as well, and you give us like Americanized idioms.
Oh, okay. Well, see, it's more difficult with that because of things like Friends and American TV being so popular over here. Most people know them.
Yeah.
What's Friends? I don't think you have any, dude. Oh, I'm really sorry, dude. My bad.
Would you like some salve that burn?
Where's the soda cream?
Right. So pre-name.
Damn.
You weren't there, man. You don't know.
Damn, that's
So excited. I'm so excited.
So yeah, it's not quite NAM yet. We're on Wednesday. So I think today it opened for exhibitors only, where they are now like rolling in and setting up and whatnot. I think it all opens as of Friday.
I think Saturday's a big day, though, isn't it?
Yeah. So like this is kind of hence the pre-NAM, not NAM news, because we usually on the Fret Talk podcast we milk this for a good 3 weeks worth of content.
Last question: do you know what NAM stands for, or do you know what it jokingly stands for?
Oh, I knew what it actually stands for, but no.
But North American.
Oh, not out until not April, maybe May.
Not available, maybe May. Yeah.
There we go. That's it.
Probably people have the same thing. Like they're probably both right. And different people say different things.
So I assume the actual what it actually stands for is North American Musical
Something.
Music Messe.
It's not Music Messer, is it?
No, because that's.
You said you knew what it actually stood for.
Yeah. North American Music Show. There we go. Nailed it. So we're going to kick it off with something that I think me and Will were really excited about, at least. The Torpedo Captor X.
Yeah.
X gonna give
Very
it to
exciting.
you.
I have the previous one, and I have helped several other people buy ones when they were struggling to figure out which attenuator to buy.
Yeah. I mean,
and seeing this one is like the recommendation now is like if you only have like a couple £100 to buy one, get the regular Captor. But if you are interested in all the extra features, the Captor X is an amazing upgrade.
Captor X. Which is, I think, how you have to say it. Sorry.
Or if you're HP42, you have to say Le Captor X.
Le Captor X. So this is essentially the Captor in previous incarnations were just a load box, or a load box and attenuator. So it's a reactive load box, so not the cheap one, the good one. Reactive load box attenuator, but this also comes with cab sims and impulse response loader, which then saves you having to buy the additional, like the cab, to do that with. But it also has a feature called the stereo expander. So this is what I get from it is you've got the twin tracker mode, which allows you to double track from the unit, but also has got like a switchable stereo reverb, which gives you 3 different routing options for the reverb as well. It gives you your standard stereo field, gives you dual mono, which is not the same as stereo. Don't ask me to explain it, I'm not going to. And it also gives you a dry dry and wet version, so you can have an affected and unaffected version.
Yeah.
Which,
unfortunately, all of those effects are only out of the XLR. They aren't out of the cabinet sound. So you can have your reverb going out of the capture by XLR and then into a desk or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you want your reverb in the room with you in your cab, that's not going to happen. So.
well, you could.
Are you
could
sure
not
that's
have it
you sure that's the case on the new one?
Yeah, because they do it on the Boss Waza tube is they take your signal, attenuate it all the way down, then affect it, and then there's a solid state power amp in the Waza tube that then reamps it. You basically, if you want to add reverb to something, it needs to be in the circuit of the amplifier. Because as soon as you're at the point where power is going to something else from the back of it, like a speaker out, you can't usually add any effects to that without doing something with all of that actual power first.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. But you could feasibly have it like your unaffected cabinet as your monitor, but then having the reverb sent to the front of house.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, and that could totally work. And all of the reverb and all the effects are MIDI switchable, and you get 10 banks, which is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty fucking excited about this. What did not excite me, however, is it was a little bit more than the standard captors, and it just made me wince just a touch. But then we reasoned it, didn't we? Where we compared it to what would be the equivalent. Which I mean, the Boss Waza expander does a lot of that stuff, but also does obviously the power amp. Stuff.
So you can take an amp that, say, if you had a Tweed Deluxe that was 10 watts, you could make it 150, I think, is the power section in the Waza tube.
Yeah.
And you can send out 2 different cabinets as well. So you could take a tiny amp that you really like the sound of and make it a 100-watt monster if you really want.
Yeah.
So the Waza tube is in its own league of product, but I think the Captor X is so similar in spec and features to the Aux box, and is like a third the size of it.
Yeah, and less price as well. So this has been it's been suggested that it's $549 USD, which is a little steep for my blood, but if you actually think about it, it's probably worth it. Like all of the features that it's boasting, they're good.
Yeah.
So
day one for me, man. Day one.
Yeah. I think. I mean, if my amps were better, I'd probably go for it.
Yeah.
But I just don't like having a cab box, which costs more than my amps. Is a bit much. But yeah, I think it's in the future. Yeah, possibly.
I've just seen some news on here, and I'm wondering if you've got it written down. I've just been going through the NARM news just so I can read about what you've seen. I've just seen the most important news from NARM this year.
Well, I mean, we would know what was coming up if we would have shut the fuck up at the start of the podcast. Let me go through.
This is going to be another long one. It's going to be.
Can I? Do you mind if I interject with this? Because this is the most important news,
on,
and we I think we might have missed it.
Do it.
Matt Bellamy, MBM1.
Okay.
So Matt Bellamy invested into Manson guitars, and now he's released an affordable range of signature guitars.
Do they have a K oscillator in them?
No, I don't think they do on this one, but they do have a kill switch, which is like a computer game thing, which is cool.
Totally different to a chaos.
It's almost
They were released last. I saw one of them at least last week, if not the week before.
You're kidding? I can't believe people still use them.
Well, the Chaos pads.
Yeah, they're so useless.
There was
They do that sound at the start of Plug In Baby really well.
No, he didn't use that.
that
He
one
used it.
very specific.
He didn't have that guitar at that point. He had Banshee, and it's got a built-in pheromone into theremin, not pheromone.
It can attract bears from miles around.
Whale song and all that.
it's a bit sexy.
It's got built-in theremin into it, and it's got a built-in fuzz factory to it as well.
Okay, that's
did,
cool.
yeah.
The Banshee
That's
was the completely mirrored one. It was beautiful guitar. I really want one of them. But basically, Matt Bellamy's signature guitars are normally about $3-4 grand. But he released a cheap model with Court.
Yeah.
But now you can get. It's almost like the same guitar, just a little bit better. And it's got Manson on the headstock, but on the back it does say Manson and Court on the cover that goes over. Yeah, what would this be called?
Neck plate.
Thank you.
Yep.
And these are going to retail at. I forget where to put it. It's like £500, £569. 69.
Oh, that's not bad.
So yeah,
69.
Yeah.
Nah.
So, I mean, if you've had a bit of a Matt Bellamy boner, but didn't want to spend the $4 grand on it, say
Exactly.
you're not part of a Muse tribute act and can't justify the fact that you want a $4 grand. What is essentially like Les Paul telly shape?
Yeah.
no, it's more like I suppose it is a little bit. It's more like a melted telly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Telly that's been
Yeah,
left
I mean-
near the radiator too long.
The problem is it's HH, isn't it? Whereas the Matt Bellamy guitars I always remember is this old H, the humbucker in the bridge and a P90 in the neck, which those are the ones I wanted when I was like, I suppose about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
can get a double agent from Reverend that kind of like fits that kind of box.
yeah.
I prefer to have like just P90 or just P90s or just humbuckers. I don't really like mixing up because the change in volume when you switch between them.
Yeah, but if you get them both the same output, then you should be all right. You just get a hotter P90 than the Booker.
Yeah,
That's what pickup heights are for. Like,
I'd love one of these with
What?
a single P90 in. That'd be my dream.
Yeah, I do like single pickup guitars. There's a lot of it helps you be more in the moment. You can't like mess around with anything on your guitar. So the only interaction you have is the strings, your hands, and the volume knob.
and the tone.
It's really good.
I mean, you can't have a. You can't have
And
a
no one uses that.
Did you see our friend Andy is meeting Matt Bellamy?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Guitar Geek. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I asked him some very serious questions that I expect him to put to Matt Bellamy.
Were you the one that asked about the cheese?
No, that was Chris. Yeah. I can't remember what my question was, but it
I
was
did
very
see it. It
important.
did make me laugh. I can't remember what it was, but you did make me giggle.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw the post, but...
These look really good, and do you know what's really cool about this? Really, probably the best thing about this is because my wife's such a big Muse fan. I could probably convince her to get me one of these.
That's it. Get you
Well, according to Chloe, it's you have to take her to the guitar shop, and if you make certain faces that mean like you're having a lot of fun, she'll buy the guitar for you. That's what Chloe did for me.
Yeah, I've tried that, and
You've tried it.
my missus
It might only work the once.
just looks really bored. Yeah, really, really bored. Yeah, it's like, can we go yet? I'm like,
Well, sorry, I had to
No, we
shoehorn
want-
that in because Muse are the best band in the world, and they do deserve a little bit of recognition. So anyway, moving on.
I mean, this is where I use that disclaimer that the thoughts and opinions of Lee are not necessarily those of the rest.
not reflected. I have a bit of news that isn't in any of the news coverage, but is definitely news.
Go on.
And happened to Victory Amps at NAMM. They had part of their booth stolen.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a lockup where all of their stand was being stored before it went into the convention center, and they had stolen their portable office and their backdrop. And I commented on the Instagram post.
Those are the things that people want.
Like, what the fuck is someone going to do with a Victory branded, 24-foot by 10-foot banner? What are you going to do with that?
Yeah, I mean,
they're normally really quick.
You hang it at the finish line on a racetrack.
They're normally quick at emails, and I've been wondering why they've been a bit slow. Maybe they got their bloody computer as well.
Yeah, they might have done. You never know.
Well, I suppose if they said office, there might have been some shit in the office.
Yeah. Sucks,
That's
man.
mental.
But yeah, it was all stored out in Los Angeles.
oh,
So they didn't take any of the amps or anything. They just took the office.
I don't know what was in the lockup. They may have had that stuff in a separate location, or it might have been actually locked up. But from the Instagram post, they only said that most of their stands, backdrop, and their portable office had been stolen. So
Just mental.
it is, man.
It's really weird.
Thieving bastards. Thieving bastards.
Hopefully the thieves get home with these unmarked bags, open it up and see this is like a 20-foot sign with a company's name on it. This is useless, and they just deliver it back to them and go, "Sorry."
You're going to notice that when it goes up on eBay.
Yeah,
Just Googling companies called Victory.
that's it. Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, I mean there is that. I've written a bloody podcast, and you lot are all going off kilter.
Sorry.
Well, if everybody else has brought something from NAM that we've seen,
Show and
tell.
The only thing I've seen is MXR are bringing back the Dookie drive, but with a different colour, because nobody cares. And what?
The Timmy.
Yeah,
Mini Timmy.
like a mini Timmy, haven't they? Yeah,
Tiny Timmy.
Totally.
Tiny
Yeah,
Tim.
I definitely know about that.
They really should have called it the Tiny Tim, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they should have.
Released it at Christmas, made a killing.
That is going to sell like hotcake.
It will.
It won't sell like a hotcake. It'll sell like a Tiny Tim.
The Timmys are usually 140, but that mini pedal is about 180 retail. So, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Right, is it?
Hotcakes are different. That one there's the hotcake.
Yeah.
I mean, that was worth the 2-minute build up to that joke, Matt.
I meant to say bravo, but I said voila.
Brass monkeys. All gravy.
Have you seen the Game Changer Audio's light pedal? Have you?
Oh,
Yes.
How good is that?
They are, I swear to God, they have found Nikola Tesla and introduced him to modern technology and then been like, right, here's a guitar, let's get at it. And their stuff is just absolutely freaking mad. Their first thing of being let's make a piano sustain pedal is okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Next one being
Let's make lightning distortion.
yeah. I wonder what electricity sounds like.
Yeah, so I reckon they've got a hat which has just got buzzwords in it. And lightning distortion.
Light.
Well, now we have to make it. That's
Yeah, or they use a bad name generator or something where it's just we'll give you 3 words and a number.
Yeah, light powered spring reverb. What? How does this make sense? Let's make it work. Come on.
I was
Come on, guys.
talking to Ilya. I was talking to Ilya from Game Changer in Germany, right? And we were talking about just inventions and these sort of things. And I started talking about the Gig rig. Do you remember their expression pedal that you could put, and it was a mechanical one, and you could just put it on any knob and it would control it?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh fuck." I was like, "What?" We were working on that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've just looked up the price of the Timmy. It's $129.99.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Dollars, doll hairs. So whatever that is in pounds, or it might be.
It'll be the same in pounds.
Yeah, it probably will keep static, won't it?
Yeah, by the time you've got your import charges and everything.
People are doing that now. It sucks.
So
I remember when I could. Sorry. Go on, man.
No, carry on.
I was going to say, I remember, being young, my family giving me 50 quid for a birthday, and I take it back to the States, change it at San Francisco airport, and get $100.
I've got $1 million. Way.
Friends used to go to Memphis, buy a custom-made Les Paul, there and then just ship it back. And what they would do sometimes is they would take a guitar case with them on the plane that was empty, and then they'd come back and they wouldn't have to pay any tax on it as well. And they're basically getting it half price.
No, they didn't do that.
That's definitely tax evasion. That's not allowed.
No, they didn't do that. No.
There is a Fender 59 original, like a real 59 Duosonic in Seattle, and it's listed for £1,900. And I'm so tempted to fly over.
But it's collection only.
Well, no, the thing is, it's like
podcast.
$129 shipping, and then you'll get the import charges and stuff. I was like, I'm so tempted just to get a flight.
I mean,
Don't worry, after Brexit, there will be no import charges from anywhere apart from the EU, because that's what we got promised, wasn't it?
there's been a lot of promises thrown about, Matthew.
Well, we'll find out in a couple of weeks, dude.
No, we won't.
Yeah, that's fucked me right over. I book flights through Dublin so I don't have to go through any sort of fucking passport control when I hit the States. And of course, they're not, Dublin. And obviously now Dublin is in the EU and we're not anymore. Yeah, when I go, so I'm still going to have to do it. It's fucking ridiculous.
You can apply for Irish citizenship now, apparently.
I've not got any Irish blood in me though. Don't you need I think you need an Irish grandparent to do that.
Yeah.
What, anyone's Irish grandparent, or do they have to be related to?
If you're in Ireland and would like to adopt an old guy,
Old guy,
bearded man,
You're gonna have to change the intro, aren't you? Say, top of the morning, Matt.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's just try and convince them that you've got Irish in you.
I would love, if there was a challenge that, someone could do and you could gain Irish citizenship from that. It's to gain Irish citizenship, you need to come here and play, a shillelagh or whatever, and then drink 16 pints of Guinness in a row. And if you could wake up in the morning, you're an Irish citizen.
That's it.
This sounds like the BBC's new lottery show.
It sounds like a fantastic game show, and I don't even want Irish citizenship, and I'm down for it.
Let's watch someone drink 16 pints of Guinness, the show.
I'll tell you what, the most difficult thing about that would just be holding it, because the Guinness is such a heavy drink, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love Guinness.
I do, but my God, you wouldn't want to drink 16. It would be like eating 16 roast dinners. Roast dinners are lovely too.
The first night I was in Dublin, I took the ferry over from Wales, and then we got to the hotel. I had 8 pints of Guinness and a fish and chips for dinner. I stumbled across the gardens of the hotel for a while, and then that's the last thing I remember. And then I woke up in my bed. I was like, oh, okay.
I feel obligated to tell the dad joke about Dublin here.
Go on then.
About how it's the world's largest city.
Because it keeps doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling.
Oh my God.
Yeah. My wingman right there, Matthew. My wingman.
Dislike button.
So let's get back onto some actual bloody news rather than shit jokes. Right, so we've done. In fact, actually, we kind of mentioned the game changer, but didn't really do anything on it. But
so it's a reverb. And
it's a spring reverb tank.
Yeah,
but it's tiny little springs, and it uses optical lights to determine how much the springs are moving, and then translates that into beautiful sounding reverb from what the video sounded like.
Yeah,
there you go.
It's using infrared as its technology of choice, so that you don't have to worry if you're on a stage with bright lights, that the flashing lights and strobe is going to mess up your reverb sound on stage.
So someone can fuck with it with a TV remote.
Yes,
someone switching.
The tank is open. We're going to have to try this. If anyone gets one, we're going to have to mess with it.
Yeah, switches your reverb over to Cash in the Attic.
I did. I can't remember how long ago. It might have been 6 months. It might have been a year ago or whatever. But I did mention to Ilya. I did ask him, why does no one just make a small reverb tank with small things and then just amplify it in such a way?
So, are you trying to take credit for this?
No.
I think
at
you're
that
doing
point,
that.
he said, well, we're looking into it. That's something we're working on. And I've been really... I didn't give them the idea. They were already working on it. But I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting.
Indeed.
I gotta say, whatever drugs they're on, I want some.
I've not actually heard the pedal, but I absolutely applaud Game Changer for just being batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we were talking about it the other day, weren't we? And I says, why don't they just make a bloody tube screaming like everyone else? And it's just they'd find a way of making that even weird.
Yeah, they would. It would be like a tube screamer powered by the demon soul of a goat.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I tried the synth. Have you seen that? The motor synth?
Oh yeah, the
motor synth. It's so cool.
So good. Really.
That's
really
one
good.
hell of a way to make an oscillator. Just like a spinning circle with a cut out of it.
Yeah.
Oscillator.
Yes.
I hardly touched her.
Oh, Christ. This is Dad Jokes, the podcast.
It's brilliant.
I know you guys are both dads, but does this come on as soon as as soon as Inception happens? Are you aware of yourself being like,
Inception?
"Oh, I'm making"?
How do you think
Inception.
babies are made?
Well, you go to sleep.
Right. Matt
Someone
Damon
spins a little
enters
top.
into your head.
Yeah, as soon as I spin it up. No, from conception. Thank you. Do you notice that you start making more jokes? Is this? Can we make a male pregnancy test?
No, it's true.
By-
It's like it's something you've always wanted to do, but now you can get away with it.
Yeah, so with me, I made the jokes well beforehand. I had the child to justify the fact that I was making the jokes.
100%.
You get to a point in life where it just happens.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get much better than Oscillator there, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think that was the peak.
That was passable.
So we're going to end up with a final bit of news, which is possibly the greatest one. So
we did that already. We covered the Muse stuff.
Epiphone, inspired by Gibson range. Right, these ones are
all Epiphones not inspired by Gibsons.
but these are even more inspired.
What does that mean? What does that mean? So
It
confused.
means somebody's carved the headstock a little bit differently.
Is it just a different shaped headstock?
Different shaped headstock.
Oh my god!
So, but it's not though, is it? Because there's a lot of this lineup that mirror some of the Gibson lineup, whereas the Epiphone lineup has pretty much been like vague representation. So they've always had like a Les Paul standard, but they've not been like 2012 spec, 2017 spec. It has just been, this is the Les Paul standard. Here's their version of the Les Paul custom. And it's all been like very vague copies of the Big Daddy versions.
Other than the signature ones.
Yeah, I mean the signature ones, and I'm not saying that it's necessarily been a bad thing, but it's been there, it's been reliable. They've made some changes, like they went to doing the pro versions of them with like coil splits and all this jazz, but it's largely been same old. Whereas there's a few from that lineup that very much mirror some of the stuff that Gibson are doing. So we've got, where am I looking? Here we go. So it's a Les Paul Special. 2P90, TV yellow, bound neck, very much like what was coming out of I think they were doing like Custom Shop 2 years back of that. We've got Flying V, which they haven't done in the Epiphone lineup for probably about 10 years, I think.
They're quite expensive to make, Flying Vs.
You wouldn't have thought so. I mean, it's very symmetrical.
It's a lot of wood. That's the problem. Is finding. I was reading an article. I know this is so boring. Like about luthiers and about instrument making and CITES, and the world is soon going to face a severe lack of instrument quality wood. So finding wood of a certain quality to be able to
Carry on.
make decent guitars out of it without doing a glued 4 or 5 piece body is going to be soon quite difficult. So yeah.
That's a bit
Plant more
disheartening.
trees.
Keep hold of your old guitars, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, even your like old Eppies and whatnot.
See, this is how you can get around it with your girlfriend or wife. Say, look, honey, I need this vintage Fender guitar that costs £60,000. I'm saving the planet.
Yeah, recycling.
It is recycling.
It is. It's legit. It's kind of what they've done is they've said, look, here's the guitars that we sell, and here's a price point for everyone. If you want it in custom made, we can do a custom made version just for you. Here's the high spec, here's the medium spec, and here's the Eppies.
Yeah, they're very much mirroring that. They've got what they call the Kalamazoo headstock, which is not quite the open book. It's a little bit elongated for that.
Can I raise my hand here? Gibson, get over yourself. Fender's been using the same headstock on
for the
Squire
Squires,
guitars. It just
They also
who
license
cares,
it
man?
to other companies as well. Just let other people use the fucking headstock. It doesn't devalue the Gibsons because they still have Gibson written on them.
Just
Yeah.
oh man, one of my predictions
Fender
for
don't
now.
let other people use their headstocks, so do they? Other people try to, but they, everyone's got their own sort of headstock, and your headstock is kind of like, it's if you have your own brand, should you really want to copy someone else?
Yeah, but Epiphone is still Gibson. It's the same company.
What's the problem?
Yeah, and the fact
I
that
agree with that.
there are companies like Takai and Orville and Greco that use exactly the open book headstock, and they're licensed. I would assume,
But they can't license.
yeah,
They can't license
their
Epiphones.
own. Yeah.
That's totally ridiculous. One of my predictions for this NAMM, and it is for every NAMM, is that one day Gibson will actually release an affordable guitar.
Well,
a sensibly priced
They did.
guitar.
The studios were really well priced back in the day.
I mean, the Studio Faded, which was, I think, dropped out of the line last time round. But before that, they were like 600 quid. So
Yeah.
What happened, man?
What Gary Moore used to use, basically.
Where did they go? Because it's all been like every guitar I've seen from them it's $2,000 or $3,000 plus.
No, I mean the standards aren't that anymore. The standards are like 1,500 pretty much.
Yeah.
But then
when
your
this
standard
first came out, right? This is a really special. This is half custom, half standard.
Yeah.
And when this first came out, this was 1,400 quid.
Okay, so take that for example. So that's like, well, to get an equivalent Fender these days, an American made, comparing American to American,
Yeah.
it's still the price range starts £900.
At 900, you're still talking Mexican, aren't you?
No,
is it not player? Players are Mexican, isn't it? It's the one up from that. Performer.
it's up from
Vintera.
Vintera, so you can still get like
Vintera
bottom
aren't
of the
American,
line
are they?
standard American made guitar is over £1,000, but it's not creeping up that far. There seems to be
There's not
this
much of a
huge
difference
disparity
between them. There's not much of a difference.
Maybe I'm making my comments based off of Gibson of old, where a couple of years ago, before they went bankrupt, every single guitar they bring out was ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
priced.
yeah. Like they as soon as JC was in and Mark Ignacy, the prices came down by about $1,000.
Yeah, I'm giving them leeway.
But they were
Now
bringing
they got
out
JC in.
every week. They were bringing out a ridiculous guitar that had no relevance to anyone.
I mean, if we want to talk about ridiculous guitars, we talk about the newest Slash signature, which is a guitar that Slash didn't even use. However, we are talking about the best news, which is the Epiphones. I got through to the V. We got the Les Paul standard, pretty much. Slightly quilted top, a little bit more subtle headstock.
Is it actually a top or is it a veneer?
I don't know. I saw a picture. They're doing the 61 SG with Vibrola trem, which is something that they've got in their the Gibson lineup at the moment. They do the sideways vibrator. They also do the Maestro trem.
They put a price on that.
There's no prices on any of these, but I'm imagining probably about £600 to £700 for these, which will kind of fall in with the PRS SE stuff.
I was just thinking, because PRS did that thing where they've changed, instead of having SE in large on the headstock, they moved it down to a little bit and have PRS, so it looks more like an original PRS. That was about a year ago, maybe two.
Yeah, and they started bringing out like binding on the fretboards as well, which made it look a little bit tastier.
Before we carry on, can I just, I'd like to admit I was wrong.
That's fine. Yeah.
Take a moment of bask in my own hubris. On Andertons.com, you can get a Gibson USA Les Paul tribute.
Yeah.
For
$899. Yeah.
And they're pretty good because they're not chambered or anything. They're more like an original Les Paul than a lot of the other ones.
I'll
throw my hands up and say my previous criticisms
You're
were
thinking
wrong.
of traditional, not tributely. The tribute's chambered, the traditional, which is I think of like £1,400. That's the one that's like the older models without the chambering and stuff.
What's the tribute?
Do me a favour, Will. Just check what a standard sets you about these days.
They're $17.99 at the moment.
Okay, $17.99 for just a Les Paul standard.
Les Paul standard, yeah.
Which is
okay.
It's not bad, is it? What's the equivalent? Like the American? It's like it's not the standard, is it anymore? It's the American Performer.
Let me get a Strat because that's kind of comparable-ish.
Yeah.
So let's go Strat, American Ultra. That's top of the line. American Professional. Are we calling the Professional? Yeah. Or are we calling Classic 50s the standard, or American Performer? American Performer. That's the bottom of the Americans.
Those are like £900, the Performers.
They are on sale now from Andertons for $849. So
the Strat standard has always been cheaper than the Les Paul standard.
Yeah.
I thought they were coming in at about $1,200-1,300.
They've gone down a lot.
Okay.
The Performers started out a little bit more pricey, but they're sort of finding like a lower, medium, and high price, like a bronze, silver, gold in each of their categories of like, here's the Mexican run, and we do some funky stuff in that. Here's the US run, and here's your ridiculous custom shops all the way at the top. And they seem to have a low, medium, high. I'm not a Gibson guy, so like I think my comments were made in ignorance before. I think I need to do my fair research and go and play a few more Gibson guitars before I can make any sweeping statements like that.
And this is a great place for me once again to plug last week's podcast, because it will give you a little bit of forewarning about what not to do when buying out some Gibsons.
Yeah.
Lest you leave with some considerable debt.
Does anyone care about the Fender Acoustasonics?
Oh, they're an abomination.
No, we'll wrap it there because we're on an hour and 20 pretty much. And if we just keep looking at NAMM news, we'll be here for another 2 hours. So we'll hit some of these
because it'll start getting released.
So, listeners, what I'd like you to do, anything that you want us to do a little bit of a deeper dive on, like the Acoustasonics, there's the weird heavy metal Strats as well, which we could talk about. There's so many little bits of NAMM news, and there will be stuff that falls under the radar. So if there is something that you want us to talk about, hit us up in the podcast group and let us know about it, because we will we'll compile that and then use that as a kind of a crib sheet to go from for our next podcast, whenever that may be. We are Fret Talk podcast, but we've also got some imposters from the Pedalboards of Doom, which is a group. If you are not part of it, then you should be. So be part of it, which is, it's ubiquitous on the internet. So just find it. If you want to find myself online, it is BudgetPedalChap at everything. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Twitter's a little bit of a dumping ground. I'm not really active on it.
Yeah, man, it's crap for music
Trash,
promotion.
isn't it? I hate Twitter.
It's horrible.
But I also do YouTube as well, which last week I did a no talk all tone on the something. It was the fuzz, wasn't it? The Hubcap John fuzz. Also, in the same week, the Shaky Jimmy video came out. Woo!
Shaky Jimmy.
And that was on the Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel. So check that out. Will, you are a rocket complex at pretty much everything.
Yes.
Your Will ARC, is it? Will Powell
it's ARC Will Powell on
on the social medias.
if you want to follow me when I take pictures of taking my girlfriend out for cake somewhere.
Yeah, there we go.
I want cake.
No, you don't. It's January.
I want
tiramisu,
such
man.
a diet. I can't eat any carbs in my diet, and I just want to eat cake.
You're doing the Atkins thing?
No, keto.
You're going to kill yourself doing that. It's really dangerous diet that just kills people.
I got really sick doing it, so, be careful.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Eat some cake.
Eat some cake and stop railroading the end of the fucking podcast. Like you always do. What else do we need to plug whilst we're here? Oh, yes. So we talked last episode about the possibility of a Patreon. Please, if anyone would be interested in that, just let me know and I'll keep looking into it. I think we've had a little bit of interest so far, but just keep badgering me about it and I'll look into it.
If only a couple of people want to do it, we'll just charge lots.
That's it, yeah.
It's supply and demand, after all.
Yeah, $400 a month, yeah. Matt, you are _MattQ at everything. So Twitch, Twitter, Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
That's it. And are we getting some budget pedal, Matt, coming soon?
Yeah, go on. I'll record some stuff tomorrow.
Yes. So on the Budget Pedal Chap YouTube channel, you'll be getting some budget pedal, Matt. I might even sneak some in on the Pedalboards of Doom as well. We got a little bit of budget pedal, Matt. So that'd be awesome. We've got loads of stuff that we need to bring out on the Pedalboards of Doom. We've got some Ligs videos still.
They'll still be coming out when we're at Birmingham.
I promise they won't. As soon as I'm done editing the music video, that is my next thing. I'm just like, boom, this. And then the next thing for a Rocket Complex is doing some videos about the Schmidt array.
Nice.
For Schmidt array as well. So that's going to be
double nice.
Cool.
Yes. So yes, thank you, listeners, for joining us on this podcast. It has been a wonderful journey. So thank you. Yes, you. Yeah, you, the one who's listening.
Jesus Christ.
Did you just wink? Oh, man.
I gave a wink. I gave a point. I gave a few sly little kisses.
You guys feel dirty?
Yeah, not yet.
I'm not, obviously not doing it right then. So yes.
It will wipe.
Oh, mate.
Oh my God.
From myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. From Mr. Will Powell, Will the Power Powell. From Mr. Lee. From Mr. Matt Quine. Say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Because I get told off if I don't. It will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra a bit.
Bye.
And we're still all waving, even though it's not live. We're still waving.
Tap it.
you know what I'm doing now? I'm trying to search around for the end live stream button. What's going on?